Uppy, uppy, uppy. It's One Funny Morning. I'm Dana Blizzard, and it's too early in the morning. This is the dumbest show in the whole world.
From Monday
to Friday. Sometimes on Saturdays.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
Dean stinks.
You never know what's gonna happen.
That's your Dateline voice?
I don't know.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't.
It's not a chicken leg. This is a chicken leg.
Look at that manhole cover on my face.
Not a bad rendition of me. Hold on.
It's such a small town. So if you're walking, people just be like, "Do you want to ride?" It's like they don't need Uber. They just have.
What?
They just pull over. They give you a honk, and they're like, "We know your brother. We'll give you a ride to school or whatever."
That's called
our small
murder
town.
in New Jersey.
What's outside your Puerto de Clima?
That's Stella! Yeah!
Hi, I'm Renee from New Hampshire. I'm Sarah from Massachusetts. I'm Tracy from Tennessee. We're currently in Nashville at the Opryland Hotel because we're at the end of a fabulous OFM trip. And this is an intro for Uppy 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 to visit your wonderful host, Dina Blizzard.
Oh, good morning. Good job, ladies. I loved it. I love seeing all of our videos. I know, Renee, I'm late this morning, but you know what? Let's pretend I was in bed thinking about all the things I was grateful for. Let's say that. And then it's not because I attempted to get up 17 times. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. It's a semi-beautiful day. Late is the new early. Thank you. Thank you for saying it that way. Lulu is obviously back at work where she shows up and faces the opposite direction the entire time. CK9 International Dog Training just joined. You would love our co-host Lulu, and every once in a while she'll turn around, and you just don't know. I know, Junian, that would be a good reason to be late, but no, that's not why I'm late. I think I was just so tired. I was crazy yesterday. Just hopped on. Love the hair. Thanks, Nicole. Nicole, you probably remember when my hair was actually like this. Although during Nicole's from pageant years, and I think by then I had started to straighten it. And now that it's 110 degrees, she's focused on that window. She is CK9. She got my, what they call, she got my 6. She watching my back. I would love to say I trained her to do that, CK9, but she really just does whatever she wants. Every once in a while, I'm like, hey, don't do that. And she's like, I will. And I say, okay. How many people here believe that they trained their dog versus their dog trained them? Anybody? I literally, this morning I came out and I saw the dogs and I was like, all right, let's go back to the bedroom. And I'm walking back and I said, Ruby, why don't you come in the bedroom? And here's Ruby, she just stares at me. I go, did you want to just come in this bedroom? Did you ever just have your dog just stare at you like you are the dumbest person I've ever seen in my entire life? And I'm positive if I followed you into your room, I would be murdered. Do you know what I'm saying? And then she just walked in the opposite direction. And I accepted it. I was like, yeah, she made a choice. I have a sign in my house that says, my dogs are not spoiled on Welch. I'm telling you. My Weimaraner. I don't know how you say that word. 100% trained me. Crystal, what do you say? Weimaraner. Why is it like I can't speak English? What's happening? I've never heard of this kind of dog before. All right, funny story. Last night I was sitting with Jad, the current hot dad of the year, and my 9-year-old autistic and usually pretty disconnected son. I said, Dad, do you remember when you became very famous for being the hottest man in the world? We both started laughing, and he said, when I grow up, I'm going to be the hottest man in the world, too. Tell your friend Dina to be ready. I guess he was paying attention after all. Kimberly! That's the best story ever. He's 9. You know what? Don't let people tell you that the dumb stuff we do here doesn't change the world. Just so stupid. But I love it. Did you guys see the video recently? It was all over the news for like a hot news cycle. And it was the story of a mom whose daughter is autistic nonverbal. And I think the girl, and you can correct me on any of these facts because I'm not an actual news person. I pick up random things. Maybe she's like 6 to 8 somewhere, nonverbal, but she had just started using some words, which the mom was so excited about. And, but she really has a hard time just kind of communicating how she feels about people or things. She is 6, okay. And what is it that she gave? Oh, the iPhone. She said, I started giving my daughter, I know, Tracy, I started giving my daughter my iPhone to take videos. And I find that when she has it and she is walking around, she talks a lot, which the mom was obviously trying to encouraging. And in the video, right, Mary, I'm going to tear up talking about it. And so the mom gave the daughter, they were at the park, and she gave her daughter the phone. And somebody finished the story. It was so beautiful. You see the little girl videotaping her mom. Her mom's like on like the other side, just, looking around. The mom's in the video. Let me eat some popcorn and go tear up. And the little girl was like, that's my mom. I love my mom so much. And just went on and on. It was so beautiful. And it was like stuff, don't get me started on Wednesday. And the mom was like, she would never say that to my face. She can't. But, I know, Mary. It was so beautiful. The mom said she just watched it over and over again. It was the first time. It was the first time she said she loved her. Oh. Louie, you listening to this? This is beautiful. She's like, I didn't even hear about it. It's the popcorn. But, hey, Lady Kellyanne. Oh, no. That's a tree. That's dandelion. That's my mom. I love her. That's what she said, Kathy. Thanks, Lanny. I know. Weepy Wednesday. My son is autistic and couldn't speak or say my name at 3. He won't stop talking now at 23. Oh, I know. I like to pretend she's real hit by the story. That Lulu's like really feeling it. She's like, oh my God, girl, tell me more. But I think it's the popcorn. And just so you know, I didn't make this popcorn. I didn't make it. I have no idea where it came from. It was here at the table when I sat down. How long has it been sitting there? I don't know. But did you ever just look at yourself and be like, I'll eat it? I don't know who made it. I don't know if she got into it this much. Like, I don't care. So, memo to myself, don't watch that video if I don't want to cry. Yeah. My grandson is autistic, and when he lets you into his world, it's amazing, said Bundy. I know. Lou, you have something you want to tell everybody this morning? How you feeling? What do you think? This is such a stupid question, but I just want to know if anybody's ever thought about it. Have you ever looked at your dog and wonder what kind of accent they have? Or like what they sound like? Am I the only one? Part of me thinks that Lulu is German and like has like a real aggressive sound. But then the other part of me thinks that she's very sophisticated. And that she probably is super bougie. I see a Brunhilde accent for Lulu. I wish my dogs would talk. Oh, they talk. My dog sounds like Elmer Fudd. I feel like Lulu sounds like a lady who has smoked all of her life. She's like, "How you doing?" Look at her. She did seem to notice. "How you guys doing today?" Trying to get some of this popcorn. She's a little Jewish. She's like, how long has this popcorn been out? I feel like she took a little bit more time than I did deciding whether or not to eat it. She's like, "Is this even good?" And I'm like, I didn't even consider it. I just ate it. Yeah. Facebook has a new format. It's hard to find the comments. They do? No, Bob. A bossy French lady? I could see that. I can see it. No, she's under the table eating it, Renee. Dina. Like women Jurgen. Maybe she's from Brussels. Dina, you come see me when you come near Bruges. Did she just leave to hide that piece of popcorn? Yeah, in her mouth, Lucy, under the table. My dogs always have to have takeout. They always have to eat under a table or on a rug. Is one of your dogs crying? Yes, the one that's currently in a cage. Why is he in a cage, Dina? Because he likes to eat poop. And we have a rule in our house, and it's probably going to sound crazy to you guys, but the rule in our house, it's a loose rule. We just instituted it. If you eat poop, you are not allowed to live freely in the house. There is only one spot you can live, and it's in the cage over there. Because when you throw it up all over the place, you guys don't have this rule. That's weird. So some people, some people think they can just get away with it. And I kind of have a hard line about it. Poop eating against. Yeah. My friend's little black poodle Violet always takes her food out of the bowl, puts it on the mat in front of the door, and eats it. Exactly. Our dog only like rabbit poop. Yeah, no, I can't. And in California, friends, feel the earthquake. There was an earthquake? Like right now? Mary, or like overnight? I don't know. Lulu has an FAAFO accent. What does that mean? So last night, if you missed Tipsy Tuesday, you should go back because you will feel better about yourself. You'll be a better person. You're going to fall in love with the two guests we had on, Cindy and Kathy. They were lovely. And isn't it funny how F around find out? Oh, yeah. Is that what that means? A FAFO? I'm eating dirty popcorn. Yeah, you should watch it, Marie. It was a really good show. So I met these two ladies last at the conference for Irma. And it was such a treat. And they're just filled with friendship and good vibes and just changing perspectives and just lovely. My daughter and I were reading Harry Potter together for bedtime. Oh, Trina, you should go back and watch it. It was really good. Yeah, I was shocked when Cindy said that she was 72. I hope I look that good, right? She's so beautiful. I know. So yeah, it was a good night. It was a good night. I think it was a thoughtful night. And, I think it's important for us to, think about all the good things that we do. I think that every day we are either criticized by others or worse, criticized by ourselves. And everybody else around you thinks you're doing amazing, but you're the only one that's like, oh, my life is falling apart. We all feel like that. I know. I dug out a journal. I can't wait to fill it with some awesome insights and wisdom. Yes. I don't know if you have missed, but your homework for this week is to get a nice notebook. I know, Carmen Cortez, my mom is, so we're supposed to see my mom today. I'm going to see if she's going to be in a pair of shorts, showing her white legs. She was talking about how she doesn't like her white legs. I know, we're going to stop being our own worst critic. And because what's so funny is I would say 99% of the population is like super critical of themselves, right? Everybody is, right? But did you ever come across somebody who isn't, and who is oddly confident, and in the back of your mind, and it's mean to say, in the back of your mind, you're like, you out of all the people here, you the one? Why can't I have some of that? And you're like, if this person has got this kind of confidence, what is wrong with me? Because that person's crazy. I'm just going to say, what I'm talking about? And you're like, maybe that's it. Maybe you need to be a little bit crazy and just be like, you know what? I'm not doing so bad. Maybe that's the first step. I'm not doing so bad. Yeah, Wendy. So yeah, those guests come on at a good time. I needed a reset. Was not getting anywhere on my own. I hear you. I was out last night. A couple thought I was 10 years younger than I am. They were shocked I was retired already. It felt good. This group is not only a completely safe place, but at the same time, the place where your weird quirks become your trademark and celebrated. That is true. Yeah. Yeah. They do. They know how to love themselves. I gotta hang out with this crazy pants more often. I think I have a certain amount of that. I'm super confident, but like I even make a mistake, I just laugh at myself. That's good. Yeah. I don't know where I lie. It's so funny because I feel like on certain things I'm pretty confident and other things I'm not confident at all. I guess it's just like, I don't know. Pick your thing. Get you a pretty notebook. That's where it starts. It all starts with a pretty notebook. Yesterday, I took Brooke. She has her pre-op testing for getting her tonsils out next week. And we were just going from one doctor's appointment to blood work to this to that. It was an all-day affair. And both of us are tired, and she was getting a little like her anxiety revs up for sure at different times. And so it was some dramatic moments. You all right? And we were just tired today, yesterday. So at some point, we're doing our second round of blood work, and I'm just like sitting in the lobby. And when you're like, I feel so gross. I just feel gross. I'm tired. I'm hungry. Like, it's just one of those days where you're just like, I got to go here, then I got to go here, then I got to drop this off, then I have to go here, that thing. And so I'm just sitting there by myself in this lobby, and it's a really tight room. It's like the phlebotomy, blood work. There's people running in and out, all these little rooms. So I'm just sitting there in my own little world, thinking about God knows what. And this girl goes walking by, and it's like a tight little hallway. And she walks by, and then she backs up. She goes, "You are so beautiful." I just started laughing. Because, you're just like, I'm disgusting. I probably smell a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know how, like, in your mind, you're having this day. It took a left turn. Jurgen, good morning. I was just talking about you. And then somebody comes along like, no, you're so beautiful. And you're like, what am I? It was just funny. And I guess I thought it was so ridiculous because I thought I looked disgusting and I felt disgusting and I was tired. And it was just so funny. So it made me laugh. When they tell you which day recovery you feel also push, you will no longer get colds that last forever. And Tucker, yeah. Yeah, no, random compliment. Yeah, I'll take it. No, I'm almost positive I cannot touch my elbows behind my back. I don't know why I would. Do they do? Yeah, it's an outpatient procedure. I know. Isn't it nice, though, when somebody takes time to tell you something so nice? It is so funny. It is so funny. And, like, I find myself at this point, like, anytime I see a woman with silver hair, I'm like, your hair's so beautiful. Like, I'm just like super in tune to it now. And then I'm like, look, I'm going to be joining you. Like, I had to pull my flaps up. I'm like, look at it. It's there. It's coming. How is your book doing? Almost finished. Jurgen. Like my face. It's coming. I'm getting better at writing every day. So when I was with Jurgen, I was writing all the funny parts. Listen, there is going to be a chapter in the book that there'll be some footnotes about me reading, and Jurgen knows what it is. He's not going to tell you. A certain chapter to Jurgen and Wim while in Bruges at a bar. He knows what I'm talking about. Sitting at it. You're going to read this chapter at the bottom, and you may know as you're reading the book, you may know what chapter it is. You'll be like, I bet this is the chapter she was reading to Jurgen and Wim in Bruges. But there'll be a footnote. I read this chapter to my 2 new friends from Bruges. And as I read it to them, we're cracking up laughing and whispering and cracking up laughing. Who knows? We were at a big table. It was just like this gigantic brewery, kind of beers everywhere, beers from all over the world. And it was this big, long table, and me, Jurgen, and Wim are at one end of the table, and I'm reading this. And there's another couple at the other end of the table who straight got up and walked away. And that made us laugh even more. And I was like, I can't believe they got, like, if somebody read this at a random bar in Bruges, I would be like, I'm going to move over and hear how it ended. But they just got up and walked away. And that's exactly the response I hope to get from this book. You're either going to read it and be like, she should not have written this. This was a mistake. Or you'd be like, I'm going to need you to keep reading. Yeah. And I don't know which it is yet. Jury's still out. Yeah. Can we talk about the silvers for a second? Yeah, we can. We want to talk about. Mine's coming in. It's funny because the blonde in my hair is super bright now because it's summer and the sun. Like, all this is still blonde, obviously, but everything behind it is silver. So one day it's not going to have that honey tone anymore. It's just going to be silver. My book would have to come with a warning, and it shall. I don't know when it'll be published, Carol. I gotta finish it. I'm trying to finish the first draft by September 1, which is a pretty. What day is today? The 7th. Is a pretty bold goal, but anything close to that, I'll be happy with. And then I'll have to go into like rewrites. My memoir class is done in October. And then it's an 8-month class. So it was like started in January and yeah. It's a long time to work on it. How many chapters have you written? That's a good question. So I have like 100 prompts that I wrote down, like kind of like how I outline things, like how I do stand up on my, like if you ever saw my comedy book, it'll be like an hour of stand up. It'll just be a series of one words and each word is a story. And I go, oh, I know that story. So there's 100 of them, but not every one is a chapter. Like actually the thing I'm working on right now, is like there was a time that was particularly horrible that probably has like 10 things that happen in a month span. And I'm trying to put it all together. It's been really hard. The whole thing's really hard. Don't write a book. I don't know. It's I don't know. I have words. I probably am at 40,000 words of 60, but I probably have to write 100 to get them all down and then start to see which ones will stay in the book and which ones won't, like that. So how many of the 100 prompts have you completed? I would say not a lot, Shakendra, considering how many words, not a lot. I don't even think it's half, but some of the words are not full stories. They're just like, oh, in the story, you should include all of this, you know? I'm hoping to get a publisher. I could self-publish if somebody was like, this is trash. I'd be like, thank you. But then I'd be like, oh, you're not picking it up. All right, I love you. You sure you want to wear that shirt? Sorry.
Show you what your face looks like.
I mean, I'm just saying you have better shirts. Because everybody gonna take a picture with you today.
Huh?
Everybody gonna take a picture with you today.
Yeah, I like this shirt.
I love that shirt. Okay. You look at the shirt. You can't see it. He has better shirts. You know what I'm saying? What's the best way to say that to your kids? Once it's completed, would you do a book signing? Yes. Here's what I'm going to say. You know how I've been saying you have to put into the universe what you want. I have thought about it a lot. You're like, oh, all right, hit us. I would love to have the job that like David Sedaris has. You guys know David Sedaris? I love David Sedaris. And he's a writer and he's so funny. And then he does book tours and he like travels around the world and talks about the book and reads some things from the book. There's some things outside the book, talks about, you know, the writing of the book in general. Yeah, Renee, I was trying. Yeah, are you going to commit to that outfit? But I don't know how to say it nice. About that navy blue shirt you have, yeah. Oh, coolly, that's nice. All right, it's a lot of water. Hey, boob. Okay, we're good? Boob. I think you filled all the insides with, okay, we're going to go back in. Okay. Yeah, Janet, do you have, he was sure he wants to, yeah. He was like, I love this shirt. I was like, me too. I just, sometimes. Sometimes you just look at your kids and you're like, oh, this is the one. So you have to like, hey. My husband loves this pair of overalls and he looks like Farmer Brown in them. It's hard not to say anything. That's what I mean. Just like, hey. I mean, this is coming together. To your daughter, where's the rest of that shirt? That's a solid one. I told you my favorite story. It was pre-pandemic. It was Missy's wedding. We all get in the car. Jacqueline gets in the car. And she got this tiny little, it's like, it looks like a halter, but it stops here. It has some fringe. We're going to a wedding, y'all. I said, what are you doing? She goes, what are you talking about? I said, where do you think you're going? And not like, we're in the car. Jim's got it in reverse. I was like, I need you to hold this car. Where do you think you're going? She was like, what do you mean? I said, we're the 4 of us are going to a wedding where Jesus will be. Where are you going? She goes, yeah. Remember that, Mia? She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, it looks like you're wearing a bra. She was like, first of all, it's a bralette. Do you remember this? I said, it has the word bra in it. So go put a shirt on over top of it. She's like, it's a bralette. So you can wear it on the outside. I go, if it has any derivative of the word bra in it, no, we're not wearing it outside. And I'm sure Jesus doesn't want to see it. So go put a shirt on. Big fight. And the whole time Jim's trying to inch down the driveway because he don't want to be late. I was like, stop this car. I was like, we're not going anywhere. And she was supposed to be playing cello at the wedding. Brooke's over here on violin. Nobody paying any attention to the violin. If you're in your bra playing stop it. Get out of this car right now. And now I think she was like 15 at the time. I'll tell you something. When they're 22, they don't like when you say that. Now when she shows up in a bralette, now you got to go like this. Ooh, that's a cute top. That's what you had to say now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it is cute. I mean, they're cute. She's 22. You can wear that at 22. Don't wear it at 15. You don't even know what you're looking for. I'm not doing it. I should write a book on my divorce. Chapter 1, he cheated. Chapter 2, found out he was living a whole other life. Chapter 3, police knock on door to tell me he was living a whole other life that I could never imagine. That's when things get really crazy. What? I want to read chapter 4. I'm going to tell you right now, nobody gets murdered in my book. Now, I was talking to my friend Sarah Jurgen, you know her, Salad. And she was like, Dina, you should wear one and see her reaction. I'll tell you, if I wore a crop top or anything that showed my belly or anything, here's what Jacqueline does. Okay. And this, do you ever have your kids say something nice to you and you know something's wrong? You start looking around. You're like, did I drop money? Do I look fat? What's happening? Here's what they'll do. Jacqueline will come over. She'll put her hand behind like my waist or on my arm and she'll start doing this. And as soon as she does it, I'm like, something's up. What's happened? Did I poop my pants? What happened? What? And then she go, what? I'm just being nice to you. And I go, and it making me very uncomfortable. Why is it that the moment your kids start being kind, worried about your well-being, that you're like, what is it? What happened? Is there a hole in it? Is my boob out? What's happening? No. And it'll either be, every once in a while, it's one of two things, Missy. She'll be doing this and she'll be like, you look nice. But like that face with like a big smile, nice. And I go, is this ugly? Is what I'm wearing ugly? Is that what you're trying? She goes, no, I'm trying to tell you look really nice. I go, because you're going to steal this outfit? Like, I just know Yeah, I know there's something up. Or she'll come over with the same face and she's like, hey. And I go, what? She goes, you gonna wear this out? And I go, okay. It could go either way. You don't know. You just don't know. She's at least nice about it. Yeah, those kids have already figured out what nursing home you're going to. I know. Yeah, I asked my son to just get to the point when he's nice and he stalls. Exactly. I'm just tell me, did my leg fall off? What? What happened? Did you break my car? What happened? She just reverse moms you. I'm telling you. Like in Selena when she wears her bustier for the first time and her dad freaks out. Yeah. You're like, put that away. Put it all away. Yeah. It's a very uncomfortable time. Like I can guarantee you in my lifetime, Diana is never going to show up in a tube top to anything. I'm never going to have to pull her aside. I'm going to put it like this. Diana has been dressing for 77 for 30, 40 years. Anybody? Can anybody relate to this? What I'm talking about? How long has your mom been dressing like a mom? That's the question. Go ahead, go. Because Diana's been dressing like a mom. For those of you that saw the one woman, well, it's not a woman show, the 3-person show with my mom. There's a picture of my mom in the show at 13. She's been dressing like a grandmom since she was 13. How long has your mom dressed like a mom? Or was your mom like, cool? My mom has been dressing 82 for 82 years. I can't remember my mom not dressing like her mom. 40 years, as long as I've been alive. My mom is 76 and she dresses like she's 30. I love it. My whole life. So 52 and she's 83. I don't think I ever dressed like a mom. That's good, Nicole. Gloria has decided she's 16 now. So I love it. Shake it up a little. My mom has never dressed like a mom. I used to be so embarrassed. I kind of love. Do you kind of love it now, though, Stephanie? You're like, that's kind of mom. My mom said, my 7-year-old said, I think I want a crop top. My husband said, why? Are you going to the fair? Moo-moos all day long. My mom always dressed like a mom. She lived till 84. My mom dressed better than me growing up. She used to wear pants that looked like a stained glass window. Been dressing like a mom for 40 years. That's how long I've been a mom. My mom was cool. Thank God she wore leather pants before she passed. I told her to work out. My mom didn't dress too much like a mom. My mom dresses her age now. She used to dress older because of how she grew up. My mom lived in polyester outfits from the Blair catalog. When my daughter was 6, she asked for a crop top and booty shorts for a dance, and my husband literally cooked on his dinner. What does that mean? I think you wrote that wrong. So you look at photos of your grandma, she looks old, and then you find out she was your age. Yes. Yeah, my grandmom lived in polyester. Polyester pants. Shakendra. My mom's here. She heard her name. It's going to be interesting. Oh, choked on his dinner. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Much more sense. I don't know what a Blair catalog is. Yeah, no. I'll be interested to hear like what my kids think about, I don't know. I think my kids are gonna be like, our mom was so weird. I mean, I did do weird stuff. I mean, that sounds creepy, but like the videos when they were a kid and always like having some kind of studio in our house, or I don't know. I remember there were times when my kids were like, why can't you just be normal? Like be like the other moms and be normal and get like a normal job. I was like, oh, disgusting. No. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my kids are still wearing my clothes. That's true. So I must be doing something right, Anne Marie. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like I almost always dress like a mom. I've only been a mom for 8 years. Trina, get yourself some new bras. It's first step one. Okay. That's for new moms and recently divorced. Mm-hmm. I had someone tell me to dress my age. What does that even mean? I dress what I feel comfortable in at 59. Mind your business. That's right. Good for you. My mom had a knack for making me like an 80-year-old. This is Tim Girl. For school photos. Oh, school photos are the best. I'm 62. I just updated more. Got some denim and a gorgeous leather jacket. Try telling your 17-year-old she can't go out in just a white blouse. Had to tell her to put pants on. What? You had to tell her. She was trying to go out in a... Like, she thought it was like a shirt. I'm going to tell you right now. I've said it before. I don't even understand what's a dress and what's a long shirt anymore. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It was so crazy. I started dressing like a mom at age 60. At 66, I'm trying to change that. Good for you, Carol. I asked my girls if they like a piece of clothing that I think they'll like, and they tell me, I like it for you. Did I say that exactly how they said it, Carrie? Because, yeah, I'll be with Jacqueline and Brooke. We always go to the thrift stores. Here's me, trying to be helpful. I'll be like, hey, do you guys like this? I found this. Here's Jacqueline. I like it for you. And here's me. Yes, put it back. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I went from Costco underwear to Old Navy underwear. Okay, Linda, look at my face. Stop it. I need you to go to Soma. Look at my face, Linda. Write this down. Soma. Go there. You can go online. Go to a store. Soma. I'm going to say it again. Soma. Go there. Stop it. None of those choices. Listen. Dressing not like a mom. It doesn't start at Costco and it doesn't start at Old Navy. Look at my face. Yeah. I'm a stickler. Do not have good underwear, ladies. Have it. I bet Gloria's got great underwear. And here's Gloria in the background. I do. I know. She got good shoes and good underwear. Those are staples. Jim Wagner. Haven't brought a new bra in decades. You know what, Jim? Yeah, Jim Wagner. He doing his own stand-up on the side. My 16-year-old says the same thing. Good for you. I don't ever shop for my daughter. It's a waste of time. Tanya, it's a waste of time. I'll find something for Jacqueline or Brooke and I'll be like, oh, they're going to love it. I hate it. But if I buy something, specifically pants, someone was having a 10 for $40 sale. Oh, Linda, tell Linda. I brought my 23-year-old daughter underwear from Costco. Okay, here, Kezia, look at my face. I'm going to let that go through because she's 23. And it doesn't matter what you put on a 23-year-old. They look adorable. Okay? But if you are over 35, okay, it's time. Yeah. Soma is super expensive but comfy. Old Navy has cute underwears. Okay, coolly. Sometimes it's worth putting some energy into this area, and Soma can help. And they do have sales. You don't have to go to Victoria's Secrets. Yep, you could wait for a sale. And when you don't wear underwear, you don't have to worry about it. Here comes Tammy Buell, Commando. Tammy, please change it to Tammy Commando Buell. No, this is how we'll know you forever. She's like, I was just writing a fun fact. You can't give me that. Do you know how many times Tammy Buell has shown up and she'll say, Good morning. That's who Tammy is. I know that's who Tammy is. But today, and I've never said, be Tammy Good morning Buell. I've never said it. But today, it feels right, Tammy. You got to decide. Alejandra's going to give you the breakdown. But where do you find a place that does fittings for bras? I think Soma probably does. Soma is just an underwear company. It's a derivative or a side business of Coldwater Creek, maybe. Yeah. Hey, why are you hating on Costco chonies? Kyle, what's a choni? I didn't even know. I don't know what. Let me look up what a choni is. Is this a word you've made up? Chonies meaning. Chonies is a Spanish word that translates to underpants in English. To be astonished, to be nervous, or to be startled. Oh, look at us learning a word. Yeah, I bought the sparkly sneakers because of Gloria. Everybody did. Diana got the sparkly sneakers because of Gloria. Yeah. Both need an intervention. They do. Thanks, Eloise. Yeah, I learned my lesson after buying something for my daughter 2 times and having to return it. I said, I'm done. Yeah, don't bother. Don't do it. Yeah. Soma does do fittings, yeah. Even if you just go there for the fitting too, and then go buy your underwear somewhere else or your bras somewhere else. Yeah. Sarah, you're funny. It's part of Chico's. It's not part of Coldwater Creek too? Maybe I made that up. You're probably right. I'm back. I put in the 24-hour nose for Tammy. All right, let's see what she says. What word does everyone use for underwears? I was raised with undies and gouchies. Gouchies? Am I saying that right? Gauchies? I don't know. I say underwears. What does everybody else say? I don't think we have some here on the West Coast. Kimber, you can buy online too. I actually was buying online first, and then I found the store. I didn't even know that there was a store. Gauchies. Panties. Skivvies. My dad was in the Navy. Yeah, Jane, for sure. There are for sure places you could go to get. There's some weird boob algorithm that we're all supposed to have figured out by now, but bloomers or boudondas. Underwear, no ass. Well, that's weird. I'm dating myself, but does anybody remember Underoos? Of course we do. I had Wonder Woman, as did everybody else. Kezia, how do you pronounce that? Let me just say that Underoos were much better options for boys because when it came to Underoos for girls, all we had was Wonder Woman, maybe Batgirl. Yeah. We didn't have as many superheroes. We called them fumfies because my youngest couldn't say underwear when he was little. Only fumfies. Just underwear and skim milk. Get your panties on. Die aloud Underoos. We call them mitki in Polish. I know, Trina, but you just said like 3 numbers: length, width, height, and it's just amount. I don't know. I just know it's wrong if you have that fat right here that hangs over, you know, a little that everybody hates. That God was like, you know, it'd be fun. You just do this right here. Then it's off. Of course, that Disney princess underoos, they did. Yeah. And not a good side boob. Like a good side boob could be pretty, you know, on the sides cut right. This is the thing. That's not good side boob. Days of the week. Yeah, I hate underarm boobs. Yeah. No, I'll get them, Cooley. If my bra's not right, everybody gets it. Listen, there's no women getting away with anything. We all have the same problem. Because I've put, She-Ra Warrior Princess. Is that her name? I think I'm putting 2 things together, but yeah. Muffin boobs. Side boob muffin top. Lee's like, just a side note, there's no such thing as a bad side boob. Okay, Lee, that's because you don't have it. Yeah. Xena Warrior Princess. So She-Ra. What was She-Ra? Remember when you bought the underwears in the airport? Yes, I do. Yes, and they were gigantic, and I didn't pay attention to the size. Remember? It's so funny. I only say underwears with an S because you all put your drawers on. I feel like that's Southern, right? They don't say drawers in the Northeast. I feel like that's like a Southern thing. He-Man was He-Man's twin sister. She-Ra was like He-Man, a cartoon. Yeah. That's so funny. Anyway. All right. Well, just a reminder, today's Wednesday. You're going to have a great day today. And I know Michelle's working on another guest for Friday, so we'll have some fun things coming up. But in the interim, like Judy from Saskatoon, Good Time Andrea, and our great guests, Cindy and Kathy from last night, do something nice for yourself. Tell yourself that you're doing something great and you're on your way, and get your notebook for next Ugly Monday. And just do a little something every day to take stock in all the good things that you have going. So thanks for watching as always. Have a great day and a blessed day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. All right. I'll see ya. Bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Morning.